Welcome to a new video on this channel. Today we're gonna do a little Q&A. This is obviously my second channel, so most of the main videos, the action-packed videos, will be on the first channel, which is linked down below. And this is a little bit more of a, behind the scenes and just a little bit more of a talking between us. Today I'm gonna go through some YouTube comments. Obviously there are always so many amazing comments and I really appreciate it a lot. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all these comments, because this is what keeps us going and motivates us. And also, before I forget, one of the supporters this month are going to win the RS Racing Evo 7.4 right behind me. It's a brand new racing sale. We also have a giveaway for the YouTube subscribers with a Nearprite extension and mass base that one of you guys can win. So make sure to check out the link down below. You'll find all the information there. Let's start with the first question. Some of you guys have asked about me putting super glue in my wounds. I don't think that's very healthy. It's like an emergency solution. Although I heard that super glue was invented in the war to actually close wounds, but I don't think that's the most healthy thing to do. But sometimes I put it on my hands when I feel like they're about to open up, or on my feet when the best is actually to do it before it actually opens, because you can use it sort of as a protective layer. I don't know if I would recommend that. It's just, for me, it's just to keep the training going. I know it's probably not so good for me, but with a little bit of super glue, if you have a cut or whatever, you can easily close it. I like this comment also by Scraddle at 620. You're speaking in such an informative manner, but clearly sinking. The captain always goes down with his board. 634. Who's the guy on the Severn and Taboo? That is Cedric Board from France, and he was really rolling us on that start. Obviously he's fast also, but he's coming with a wave from the top, and in these kind of conditions it's really important to hit a good wave at the start. So you're really looking at the waves rolling through the starting line, and like 5 to 10 seconds before the start you're kind of like, all right, that's my wave. And when you hit it really well, you can shoot downwind with the wave, and it's going to accelerate you so much that nobody else has a chance, basically. If you look at the starting line, you always have, let's say, 4, maybe 5 ways throughout the whole starting line, and you always want to be like sort of on top of that wave in the moment of the start. You never want the wave to pass right in that moment, because either way, from the start to the first mark, that first reach, you're gonna have some waves passing you. So you always go like change your speed a little bit. You accelerate a bit with the wave, then it passes you, you slow a bit down by like very few knots or kilometers per hour. So very small speed differences, but you have them, and you want to be at your peak speed at the start, obviously. Sometimes it's worth it, have a start like half a second late if you're able to hit the wave well. But of course you don't want to have anyone in front of you, because then you're gonna get the bad wind. How much you weigh, Nico? So my weight right now, it's about 90 kilograms. My goal for the end of this winter is 94 kilograms. So I really have to go all in with my diet, which is another question maybe in a second. Before the last Sylt event, PWA Sylt last year, I had like really my lowest point in terms of weight, because I had a lot of work with starboard, and I was sick, so I had problems with my stomach, and I really went down on the weight like I have never been in the last 4 or 5 years. I've been down to 86 kilograms, which is for me like extremely light. I'm about 190. Fun fact, everyone who meets me in real life, they're always like, wow, man, didn't know you were that tall. 90 is sort of an easy weight for me to get, but I want to get up to 94 by the end of this winter training. And then throughout the season, you burn so many calories in the competition, it's really hard to keep that weight up. So usually during the year, I go down 2 to 3 kilograms. So about my diet, as I said, I have to gain weight. So that's my main goal in terms of diet. I do have a fitness trainer. I do not have a nutritionist right now. Maybe that's something that I can add on later on in a couple of years. Obviously that would be the right way to really count your calories and count your carbs and proteins and whatever. However, I'm not doing that at the moment. What I do is, of course, I try to not be super high on, for example, sugar, but otherwise I really try to get a lot of nutrition in me, just to make sure I counter all the calories that I burn in those windsurf trainings. Sometimes I can burn 2,000–3,000 calories in one training day. So we really burn a lot. Usually in the morning I'll have a shake with bananas, with protein powder, maybe with some other fruits inside. Sometimes I'll have eggs. I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat any meat. I sometimes eat eggs, not always. I'll have some bread, just with some spread. Pretty standard breakfast. For lunch, I try to have some carbs, rice, pasta, or also I try to do a lot with beans. Since I'm vegetarian, I have to see where I can get my proteins from. So for one, that will be protein powder. And the other thing is, yeah, really things like beans, quinoa, those kind of grains or beans that have a lot of protein. Basically the similar thing in the evening. I might have another shake. Actually, I do try to have a lot of electrolytes during the training days, so I'll have some extra electrolytes in my water. That's pretty much my nutrition, so nothing crazy, just basically a lot. Awesome action, where are you gonna do those clinics? That's right, I was planning to do some clinics this year. Haven't fully decided yet, but I did do a survey where I'm gonna do the clinics, and a lot of you guys wanted it in Greece, so that might be a good option. Let me know in the comments below also where you would like to see me a clinic and if you would want to join. So yeah, we can improve your guys' Jype and your guys' speed. I think that will be a lot of fun. Yeah, it looks like Greece, but I will announce it. I will announce it, of course, first to the supporters. They have the first chance to sign up, and then of course I will announce it here on YouTube, on my Instagram. So yeah, be sure to follow me everywhere to not miss that. Just rename the channel to only Jyping in slow-mo and you'll be at 1 million subs in no time. We can also call the channel Jyping in slow motion until I hit 1 million subs. How do you guys write Jype? Do you write it with a G, G-Y-B-E, or J-Y-B-E? Curious about that. With an I, with a Y, with a G, or with a J? It's a little bit of a controversy. Sick video. By the way, have you ever considered taking part to a wave event for fun? Actually, I have entered wave competitions before. It wasn't so successful. In the German Windsurf Cup, I advanced a couple of heats. World Cup, I have never done. Did a wave competition in Denmark. Not a competition beast for wave sailing. So for the video, it works, but for competition, I don't know. Have to work on it a bit more. Someone's asking to make a comparison between seat and waist harness. That could be a funny one, because I've been using waist harness almost ever since, like maybe the first half year, if even I used a seat harness, because I just took one from my father, but then I switched over to waist harness straight away. Most of us guys in the tour are using waist harnesses now. But of course, if you have any gear specific questions, you can always reach out to Surf Center, which is obviously the surf shop that I co-own. We have some gear gurus there who really know their stuff, and yeah, just reach out, surf-center.com, and we're happy to help you. We have pretty much all the brands. We like to chat to you, we like to help you with that, and of course, also don't forget about the giveaway. You'll find everything down below, and that was it for this video. Looking forward to see you guys in the next one. Ciao!